Hey there, everyone. This is Yui. Welcome to episode 12 of FTB University. Today, we're going a little on the crazy side and we're going to make an ammunition factory that's mostly automated. And if there's time, we're going to fight the Gaia. So, let's get to it. Between episodes, I've been gathering resources. I've expanded the cows and the chickens, so there's 3 of each. I've added in some more milking machines. They don't seem to help having more, but they're just piped out underneath into the same tank. I've swapped out this pipe for a logistical sorter and set it to cake. I found that at one point it piped my buckets over to the placer and just threw them out on the ground. That's not a good thing. I swapped out this spreader for an Elven one. It's connected to all 8, and it seems to be keeping up just fine. And then I've got a ton of mana. And incoming phantoms, whatever. But that's about it there. Nothing too major. Then if we go inside, is where I've got all the crafting material set up. I've got 16 polonium. So that's enough for what I want to do right now. It's a pain to get. Wow. So slow. But let's start setting some stuff up. Alright, I've got this compact machine was here yesterday or last time or whenever. We're going to put it to use. In here, I've got some stuff. So here's my random exporting system. I want one exporter to export to a bunch of different materials. And then I have those different materials going to chests. So we're just going to expand that for what we need. Now, I want the ammunition. I'm aiming for armor-piercing cartridges. So I can put them in gun turrets and set them around the base. And maybe set them around the Gaia arena. Plus, I want a personal revolver, so I have a ranged weapon that doesn't take arrows. So that's the plan. I hope the gun turret can take that ammo. I don't know if it can, but we need casing, gunpowder, steel, and Constantin. The reason I say it's semi-automatic is because we're going to have to manually feed in the gunpowder and the Constantin if it runs low. We'll see how it goes. I'm not sure. I could always set up a creeper mob farm. I don't want to deal with all that, though. So let's expand our little setup here. I've got... Oh, wait. Don't do that. Do not do that. Oh, yeah, see? Good job. Need our key. We're going to set one of them for exporting copper. Copper is going to be used to make the casings. Right here. We're going to stack downgrade it because we don't want a lot of it. Even though we're going to have a ton of it in the system. So copper. This is going to be an input chest for later. I don't really have the room to carry all this stuff. So we're just going to export that. It's going to start throwing in all the copper. You are connected, right? Okay, there it goes. So that'll maintain, however many, was that 27 stacks of copper, 28. So it's not the end of the world, but it's still quite a bit. We got to do the same for gunpowder. Doing it this way to avoid using polonium to set exports on all the various machines. I just think it's a little more cost efficient doing it this way. Okay, it's gunpowder. Now these ones are going to be a little different. So I have a compacting drawer. Do you convert to nuggets? Great. We'll lock it. because we need the nugget version. We don't need the ingot version, but we make them in ingots. So that's why we've got this order. We can take that out. It's got quiet upgrades. I don't have a whole lot of this stuff, so I imagine. Well, see, the nuggets will go a long way. New filter, item stack. That, save, done. Can go in the middle chest. And there we go. And last one is steel. Same deal. Because we want the nuggets. Downgrade it. Put it in. Sorter to pull out. Whitelist nuggets. And throw you in the chest. Oh. And a quiet upgrade. There we go. Okay, so we've got all those inputs. We need a few more things. We need some presses. Now I want plates for me, casings for automation, and wires for me. Because I am tired of using the hammer now. So we might as well upgrade it to make the plates, and then the wire cutters to make the wires. It's just not very efficient. So I'm going to have that, and those are going to go into a chest. But before that, let's set up 2 more exports. Iron. This will be for making steel. We're going to automate steel. So iron and coal. And then set you to extract. And there we go. Now we've got iron and coal. I've got the machines in here for it. So let's grab, let's just leave it for a minute and grab a box. I'm not going to fill my inventory with this junk. I locked all of them, right? Okay. And we're good. See, this is why it's semi-automated, because I have to make more gunpowder. But let's go in here. I've got 2 presses already set up. They're not entirely complicated. So this is the press. You need 2 steel scaffolding, 2 conveyor belts, a redstone engineering block, a heavy, and a piston. If you do at immersive, there's a list of machines here. So you can hover over it. Like if I want the metal press, there's a list of the ingredients. We're also going to make, where is it? The workbench right here. So those ingredients as well. And that's what this stuff is. Setting them up, you probably need the book. This will show you where it sets up, and then the block in red is the block you right click to form it. I gotta think about this for a second. So these 2 here are going to be where did my okay. These are going to be for me. Plates and wires. And I want a chest here and here, and we're going to find out real quick if we can cable it or if I need to use a hopper. Not there. Let's try real quick. Grab copper, throw you in here. Okay, that works. And we get more than one per piece. We get two, so we just doubled it. As opposed to going the hammer and then the wire cutter route. Like I said, that's for me. So these other two chests, real quick, let's go set it up out here. We'll grab a couple Siggins. This one is plates. This one is wires. And there's some arrows outside. Okay. All right, let's set this other one up. So this is going to create casings, which will feed into the other guy. Well, I guess... Oh, I need that. I guess we could just put it here and just run a crazy wire. No, let's put it here. No, I don't know. This is the hardest part, is figuring out where I want it. So the way I build these is... Oh. So it goes like that. But this piston has to be facing downward. And then the direction it travels is based off of how you put the conveyors. So I'm going to put them facing the right. They have to both be facing the same way. And then you take your hammer, right click, and now it'll take input here and put output here. If I turned off real quick, video, animations, terrain, you'll see the conveyor belt run. That's the direction it goes. Now, its input is going to be copper. One of these four, I forget which. Copper, is it this one? There we go. It's the first one. Okay, but this machine I want running only some of the time. So we're going to make a Kio, redstone guy, QIO, whatever you want to call it. I like calling it Kio. I know it's not, but it's what I like. And then you... I don't have sticks. Really? There, now what? And there goes 4 polonium. That's why that's why I didn't want to go too terribly crazy with the exporters and only wanted them centralized. Okay, this guy I'm going to put on the back here. So in theory, let me double check something here. Get a lever and give you a signal. Well, that's useless. Try that again. You should stop. Great. That's exactly what we need, because these will only emit a signal when they've reached a certain amount. And so our amount, well, we don't have it yet. So I'm just going to lock it. I don't have any of the bullets yet. So we're gonna put the amount based off of the bullets and not the casings, because we're not putting the casings back into the inventory. Okay, great. Let's grab some chests. These machines will push out into a chest, and then we can pipe out of that chest to somewhere else. So that's casings. We need the press for it. And we're good there. These guys over here, let's export them and throw them in storage. Blue is my storage crate. So everything that goes in here goes into the system. So those are set up for my personal manual use. And then this one will be for automation. And you get put into a workbench. Oh, let's see if I can remember this. Actually, let's just pull it out as is. How's that sound? Redstone, heavy. Okay. I think we need a little room. So we're going to put it here. We don't need redstone control. Conveyor. I believe the conveyor is going to run like so. I might have it backwards. In fact, I probably do. We'll find out real quick. This one is right here. Yep, it's backwards. It goes this way. No, it doesn't. Workbench. Oh. I was close. There we go. Blueprint for you is going to be that. Nice and big. You get power here. You get power on top. We'll just run another wire to about there. I've already got this all set up for power. And that should be good. Now, inputs. That was here and here. The problem is, yeah, that's not good. Not good at all. Let's go. I'm going to have to think about this for a minute, aren't I? Yeah, let me think about this for a moment. My concern is going to be this here. Let's do gunpowder. If I pipe out, it's going to fill all the slots that it can. And that's going to be bad because we want it to be a diversity of items. So that's the problem. I need to think of a solution for that. All right. who's ready to experiment? I've been looking around, and I think this route might be okay. A crafting interface with a writer. So I've got them. I haven't tested it yet, but we'll see. Because it should just do it. Okay. What we're going to need is a variable card. I'm going to reuse one that I've messed up in the past. We're going to do a recipe. We're saying 2 of those plus 2 of those plus 1 of them. And, oh, wait. Before that, let's throw this in here. It'll craft it up. One bullet. oh, let's try this again. Okay. Recipe. We're going 2, 2, 1, 1. Gets us 1 of those. We'll save that. And let's grab 1 more variable card that's messed up. We'll go with the lower number. Let's go for an item, bullet, and save it. All right. Now, in theory, I can do a recipe here. And over here, we can say, craft this item. Okay, and then when we grab integrated, we need 4 of those and some wires. Okay, so you're going, come on. There, there, and there, and there. And then it starts crafting it. As long as we've got the parts. What are you saying you're missing? Does it wait for it to go into the system? Let's do a quick little check and say that. Ignore storage contents. No. Craft missing ingredients. Sure, whatever. What's the problem? Oh, the problem is... Oh, okay, let's, turn you off for a second. Give you... Go in there. Oh, okay, so I think this is going to be similar to... Hang on. Okay, so like I was saying, I think this is going to be very similar to the applied energistics way of doing things, where it won't start another craft until it recognizes the item in the system. So it's basically waiting for it to process. So what we're going to do is I've got an output chest here. I put an interface on it. What we're going to try doing now is going... Blue is our storage. Let's grab one of those guys, because we're going to need it. We're going to go there. So this will go into our main storage, right? That's the right one. Yep. We're going to export. Before we set that up, let's set up this guy. Item. That. Amount. Stack. We want to keep a stack in there? Yeah, sure. Okay. So that'll produce a signal when it's good and ready. Now that's there. Now my next main concern is I don't know how fast this is going to be, so we might need to put a redstone thing here. We'll find out. Let's one step at a time. We need another variable card. Maybe actually two. We'll see in a second. Item. That. Okay, so this way it's guaranteed to be in the system. I could always just pipe out of this chest, but I want to make sure that the integrated dynamics recognizes that there's a thing in here for the crafting purposes. That's why we're going with an item exporter. Export all items, this one. Nope, wrong one. Export items, this one. There, and then it should force another craft. It'll go in the system, get exported out, and start another one. Okay, I think that's working, and that's the last one I can do. Great. And now it's going to be like, oh no, I can't do anything. That's fine. In the meantime, we're getting... got 5. The last thing I want to do is... let me look at the blocks, because I want to disable this when there are cartridges in here. Yes, that's what I want to do. Okay, so we're going to try this out. I've got a redstone writer. This will send the signal. I've got an inventory reader here. So we should be able to come in here and grab items. Oh, we also need a variable storage for this. And that's just going to go right there. So we have the items. What we want to do is that, because it's in the way, we're going to say item casing. Then we can go item, and there should be something about a list count, something or other. Item list count. So we're going to count this list for this item. And that should tell us how many casings are in that inventory. Okay, then what we're going to do is grab just a basic integer of 0. And we're going to say greater than. So if the count is greater than 0, that means we have casings in the inventory. We are going to set the redstone. So right now it's false. Let's take this out. I don't want it to craft just yet. We throw this in, it should be true. And it is. As soon as we pull it out, it should be back to false. So now we have 2 ways of shutting this off. If there's already a casing in here, it's going to shut off. Or if there's enough ammunition in our storage, it's going to shut it off. So now we can safely turn that on. And then we can put this guy back. And it should start crafting everything. So it'll go through craft 2 bullets. And then it'll craft the press. Correct? There it goes. It's got 1, so it's waiting. And it'll craft 2. Perfect. So we're not wasting a whole lot of... my concern is I don't want the casings to get thrown in the world if this chest gets full. And we're good there. So, what I'm going to do now is there's no point in doing this on camera. I'm going to craft up a few gun turrets and a revolver for me. And I am going to set up one more exporting drawer over here to export ammo from the system into a chest, which will be these chests here. So that's what I'm going to do. There's one more thing I wanted to do, and that is I have an enrichment chamber, 2 infusers, and a smelter. Got these 2 input chests. I forget which is which. Okay, that's iron. Oh, what's this one? Oh, that's the guns. Put that away. Get rid of you. Okay, we've got coal. Oh, we can't auto input. That's right. We got to move you over. Grab some wires. Not you. Logistics. Okay. Site configuration. Input. And output. Yes. Okay, you've got coal, so that's going to make the carbon. We're going to feed that into there. So the back. That way both of these have carbon. Then we're going to take you. Drop you there, sure. That's a no. And this one's a no. Input, output, auto eject. Input, output, auto eject. Input, output, auto eject. Storage chest. Then we need one more. Two of those. One more redstone adapter. And then this will go on you. We want this to be inverted, so I don't want this machine to run if it has a redstone signal. Steel. Uh, 256. Because we're exporting it, so we're going to keep 4 stacks in storage at all times. And it's getting exported here, so that should be good. 4 stacks should be good. And now all we got to do is give... We're going to move that to the back. Maintains that. Great. LV. Don't have enough. Okay, I've got the wire connector, so as soon as I give it power, it should start working. I did not give any of these speed upgrades because, well, it doesn't matter. I probably can. And then, oh, we gotta wait for this guy to fill up. Well, anyways, that's automatic steel. It's a slow process. We got to wait for this to fill up fully first with coal. Then this one will fill up with coal, and then it'll get there. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. So steel is now automated. So I'm going to now set up a Gaia arena, and yeah, we'll kill it real quick. I forgot to set the frequency on these guys. I was testing it out. I manually made 4 stacks. There we go. So let me double check this one back here. Yep, there we go. Perfect. So this setup works. I just grabbed some of this out of here, threw it in here, and this is where it'll hold up. Okay, back to crafting. All right, so slight problem. Gaia ritual requires a beacon. A beacon requires another star. Means we need to kill the wither. And I wasn't really prepared for it. There's no wither-proof blocks except from environmental tech, so we're gonna skip that. What I did while I've been messing around is inside of the mob place, I've added in wither skeletons. So we get skulls. This blank thing I imagine swords, because I'm getting a ton of stupid stone swords. They're just starting to fill up like crazy. So what we're going to do real quick is to fix one problem. Trash can. That can go here. I've got an exporter. We're going to set this to a stone sword and get rid of them. Fuzzy mode on. Okay. Blacklist. Sword. There we go. It was just that. Now, the next thing, yeah, man. So I'm getting plenty of skulls because I got tired of trying to grind for them. Oh, I made a new machine here. It's empty, nothing in it. I've got my pistol. I've added the extended magazine to it just because, you know. Oh, they also, one more thing we got to fix real quick with the automatic factory. We need one more exporter. This is such a waste right now, but I don't want to go through the process of setting up another ender chest for this just yet. I'll do it later. Where were we? In here. Export. Item stack, casings, save, frequency, set. There. So when you fire off a bullet, it gives you an empty casing in return. If I fire it, go to reload, there's a casing. And so I just want the system to drop casings. I don't need them in there. So they'll go in there. I don't know if the turrets return them or not. In case they do, we'll just set it like that. For now, I can swap that out to be an ender chest later. Just a single one. All right. let's do something stupid. I'm not particularly afraid of the wither because of the mech armor. Oh, is that gonna work? It will. Alright, what we are going to try doing is see if we can learn it for the mob farm. I don't know if we can. Captured mob. Kill 5 of them. Okay, so that's one. So I'm going to kill 5 of them and throw it in. Oh. Hello. I did not know you could toggle that. I meant to hit G and I hit B? No, I hit N. And you could toggle the efficiency like that. Anyways, let me go kill a bunch more, throw it in the mob farm. That way we've got an endless supply of nether stars. So I've added in the wither thing. It requires tier 5. That was not very hard. I just had to make magister caps and these guys Byzantium blocks, just 8 of each. And then I had to move this all over one because they go on the corner. So yeah, it didn't fit where I had it before. But if we look here, we require input now. Soul sand and skulls. Because it's trying to make, I guess, you know, what's that? 4 at once? 4? Is that all? Oh, there you go. Wither 4 mobs. So, slight problem. If it can't spawn the wither, it doesn't spawn any mobs. So I took the controller off for now. Supposedly this pulls from adjacent inventories. We're just going to test it real quick. And for the most part, I'm just going to leave this disabled. Let's see, 20. It should pull 12 skulls out. Oh, the other problem is I did not have enough. There it goes. I didn't have enough fluid in the tank for it. It requires more than 10 buckets worth. I've added the upgrade to make it cost less, but it was still 16 buckets worth. So this isn't going to generate anything now because there's not enough skulls. So that's the problem. I need to make a whole other setup for it. But for now, I've got the exporter attached to a drawer. That's fine. And this will continue generating as long as it doesn't have the wither setup. So I'm going to go ahead and craft up the beacon. Then we need to get out of here. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to set up the little arena. All right. So the last thing I want to do is kill the Gaia a couple times. I've set this up. I've just got power feeding into them. They do require a redstone signal. We'll turn them on. I've got a chest under them with ammo piping into them. And then piping out the casings into storage, which get ejected into that other place for now. So that's the basic setup. They're both on. And this is the setup. If you're not sure how to build it, you can just go here, visualize, place it down, and it'll show you where the stuff goes. But it should look like this. And then we should be able to... Oh, it needs to be... Oh, that's right, it's loud. It's super loud. I'm just going to turn that way down. Super way down. Because, yeah, it's too loud. And then the gun should go to work. This shouldn't be very hard. Finding it's going to be... Oh, that really did hurt, though. I guess it's a little, Ow! Oh, that's the little guys. No, it's... that is something else. I don't know what's blowing me up that badly. It might be the little things. Too bad... Ow! That is dangerous. Well, the guns will take care of the trash mobs. They don't take care of the boss, which is okay. Well, I'm not going to fight the harder version right now, because I don't think I'm prepared for it. So I'll just kill this one. The other one's what you need to kill to get the relics, though. Yeah, go away. Uh-huh, yep. These things are so... Go away. They just keep coming. Where'd you go? Oh, come on, go away. There we go. That was a little harder than I remember. And, well, the next one you would do, which I will not be doing right now, is with a Gaia Spirit ingot. Because we should have gotten Gaia Spirits. We did. We used 4 of them to make the stronger version. And yeah, we're not doing it. Not right now. But anyways, that's the basic Gaia fight. So that's going to be it for this episode. We covered a whole lot of random nothingness. But, yeah. Made it this far. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.